Hola Aries, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM so we can set that up. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Aries, the middle of August, and moving forward from the middle of August? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Aries for the middle of August and moving forward. And what are the general energies for Aries? General energies for Aries, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Make sure you also click on the link below for your weekly extra, which will have your love, career, finances, and health in there specifically. Challenge position, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. In my playlist 2022 Sun Moon predictions are uploading. Be sure to post up your requests in the comments. And 2021s are still in there. Check those out. See if they rang true for you. Three of Cups in reverse is advice. Check me out on Facebook, Instago, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good stuff. And we end on the Hanged Man in the upright. Hangman's always confused, or other tarot readers out there are always confused by it because it's upside down. So you're like, oh, and then you like stop. Okay, so Aries, I'm feeling as though you're in this kind of state of mind right now where you just don't want anyone. You don't need anybody. I mean, I don't think that you've been coming across a lot of jewels or gems lately. and you're fine being single and alone. It doesn't even have to be in a romantic sense. It can be just in a social sense. I mean, you guys are typically very social, but I feel like right now you're kind of like, God, you know, if these are the options available to me, I'm better off on my own because I have everything that I need. So, you know, your bills are paid for, you have a roof over your head, security, success, all that good stuff. And you're kind of like, well, I have everything that I need. So I'm only going to let somebody in that's going to add to my life or, you know, stimulate me in some regard or, you know, be worthy of my attention. And, you know, I feel as though that's kind of your state of mind pretty much for the middle of August and moving forward. Now, oddly enough, the Wheel of Fortune is in your challenge position. And I almost feel like they're saying that you never know is what I got. Like, you never know. But the challenge is you're kind of like maybe shutting that down to an extent and saying, well, so what? I don't need to know. I have everything, you know? But the Wheel of Fortune is when there's a fortune that's awaiting you, something that comes up unexpectedly, or good fortune, or you run into somebody that already say that, you know what I mean? And then it's like a turning point for you. So I feel as though the challenge is that this is not happening because you're limiting yourself, okay? Is what I'm kind of getting. Advice is the Three of Cups in reversed. And again, I feel like they're saying to yourself, if you're going to change the dynamic when it comes to your connections and things like that, it might not bode well in this instance. They're kind of saying that, yeah, it's so weird. I got that Beatles song. I get by with a little help from my friends. I almost feel like you don't want to cut everybody out. They're saying, yeah, I get it to an extent, but I keep on getting this feeling that somebody better awaits you or somebody's going to pop up. And if you don't kind of leave that door open, they can't walk through it. I don't know how else to put it. Maybe I'll elaborate more on that when I pull the clarifiers. But as you move forward, whether it's because of this reading or what have you, I see you putting things on pause. So at least you're having the consideration to consider letting people into your life, okay? But you're kind of reflecting. You're kind of, you're not being action oriented. You're saying to yourself, okay, well, I'm just going to hang out for a while. I'm not going to kind of follow through on any connection or, you know, until I have these internal conversations that I need to have with myself about what I'm going to have to sacrifice in order to make a connection. Like, how much time is it going to take? What's it going to take away from my life? And just kind of suspending your actions until you have the answers to those questions. Okay. So why are these cards here before me for Aries? Who are these people? What are these energies? Additional messages, starting with the Nine of Pentacles upright. Yeah, you're fine. You're good to go. In a practical sense, you are. Maybe the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So you have money in the bank, you have security, you have long-term investments, you know, everything you have is in good standing. You have a solid family, you know, a solid family can also extend outside of, you know, it can be like your work family, you know, people that are supportive of you and allowing you to be productive and what have you. So, I mean, in the practical sense, you're good. You're kind of like, yeah, I have money, I have what I need. I just don't need people right now, which is weird because you guys are social. So I think to an extent. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here in the challenge position? Yeah, so, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that, you know, the challenge is you just kind of decided you're not going to invest energies into anything anymore. Even though there might be a grand opportunity out there, you don't feel like seeking that out. You don't feel like if that comes in, putting energy into it. To you, it's tedious, it's boring, it's a lot of work that you would rather not do. So you're kind of putting off kind of connecting with anybody at a personal level. Why is the Three of Cups here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? I'm pulling another card on this because this is getting weird. Why is the Three of Cups here in reversed? Okay, so what I'm getting is it's okay not to let a particular person in, but you need to define who that person is, because I'm seeing that there might be somebody who is going to betray you or is going to do something to you, maybe block things for you, block your creativity. This person doesn't have good intentions because the Tower card's in the upright, so they could really do a lot of destruction and damage to what's kind of going on. And they're going to bring burdens to you. So the advice that I'm getting is, yes, eliminate people, but eliminate the right ones, the wrong ones rather, the ones that you know or are wrong or not on your team, so to speak, rather than everybody. Be selective about who you eliminate. I guess that's probably the best way to kind of go about it. And maybe that's why you need to have this introspection here to kind of figure that out. Why is the Hangman here in the upright? Yeah. So you see these people that are like cheering this guy on, like in the background back here. I feel as though after you kind of reflect on things, so as you move forward out of the middle of August, after you kind of reflect on things and like figure out who's trying to mess you up and you know, what have you, you're really kind of defining the people that support you and are supporting your victory as you move forward. And that's what you kind of need in order to, you know, be the best that you can be. So I think this is more about, I feel as though I'm having a hard time articulating this, so I'm trying to articulate my feelings. But I almost feel like you're saying you're applying something bad to everybody and eliminating everybody. And I feel as though it's just a matter of being more selective in regards to who's around you. So don't, you know, I kind of like one, you know, a bad apple spoils the barrel, you know that saying? I feel like that's what's going on here. And they're telling you to define who the bad apple is rather than just spoiling the whole barrel and saying everybody's not worth my time. I don't know if that kind of made sense, but that's the best way I could kind of define it for you. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM so we can set that up. Make sure you click on the link below for your extra, which will have your love, career, finances, and health in there specifically. And otherwise, that's where I'll see you next. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.